It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. Let's go all the way back to December the 13th of the year 2022, and the Nashville Predators were going to take on the Edmonton Oilers. And John Hines deploys his lines in the following way. Forsberg, Granlund, Duchesne as you pick up your first line. Niederreiter, Glass, and Sissons. Trennan, Parson, and Janot. Smith, Johansson, and Jankowski. Your defensive pairings are Yossi and Grosek, Coleman, Fabro, Gravel, and McEwen, with Lankinen getting the start in net. So the lines are yet again jumbled by John Hines, looking to find some offense, looking to find some consistency on the second night of back-to-back games. We are 1:15 in the first period, and Glass has the second goal of the season, giving the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead over the Edmonton Oilers. It was a long shot from out there by the blue line, and it squeaked through Campbell. First shot on goal of the game, first shot for the Nashville Predators. It finds its way into the net, and for Glass, that's great news right there. Good to see him back on the score sheet. 5:51 of the first period, Lankinen comes up with a save on Hyman, driving the net hard. 7:51, Campbell comes up with a save on Trennan. At 8:19, that's where Hyman is going to get Edmonton's first goal of the game. It's his 11th goal of the season. A deflection of Bouchard's long shot, an absolutely perfect deflection from the side of the net and into the back of the net. And the Oilers already have won. 11:30 into the first period, Campbell comes up with a save on Jankowski at the back door. At 13:09, Campbell comes up with a save on Gross from the top of the circle. 14:23, Lankinen back to work with a save on Yamamoto before coming up with a save on McDavid just 11 seconds later. At 14:50, there's Hyman. Second goal of the period, 12th goal of the season. Lankinen makes the first save, but Fabro's diving effort to keep the puck out of the net cannot prevent the goal from going in. Edmonton Oilers now lead 2-1 at Bridgestone Arena just that quickly. 15:52 of the first period, Nugent Hopkins is off the box, 2 minutes, and they will see Campbell come with a save on Niederreiter's jam opportunity ×2. 4 total shots on goal for the Nashville Predators, and it looked like for a brief second there the power play had just a brief little bit of a pulse. 18:58 of the first period, Janot's off the box, 2 minutes for a roughing. McDavid would hit the post, but then Draisaitl follows up just seconds later with his 20th of the season. One-timer off Nugent Hopkins, cross zone feed. Really great setup, even better shot. His 20th of the season gives the Edmonton Oilers a 3-1 lead at Bridgestone Arena. At the end of the first period, the Edmonton Oilers are out shooting the Nashville Predators 14-7. So for just a brief moment there, the Nashville Predators had the lead in this game. 1:17 in the second period, Lankinen comes up with a save on Nurse with heavy traffic in front. He fights through it with good vision and finds that puck and makes a save. 3:22 into the second period, Johansson's 8th goal of the season. It's a finish on one knee from the circle after Forsberg's cross zone feed. It puts the game back at 3-2, still in favor of the Oilers, but the Preds feel like they're back in this game until at 4:19, Draisaitl, his 22nd goal of the season. It was just a perfect shot off of the rush, and he's literally unstoppable against the Nashville Predators. I know he's almost unstoppable against almost everyone in the league, but he is unstoppable against the Nashville Predators team. Edmonton back on top by 2 now, leading 4-2 in the second period. 7:06 of the second period, Holloway's off the box, 2 minutes for interference. The Preds would hit one post to get some good zone time, but that is about it. 9:53 of the second period, Dante Fabro's first goal this season makes it 4-3 in favor of Edmonton. Nashville Predators back by 1 goal, only down. It was a 3-on-2, and Fabro takes the middle of that 3-on-2 rush from the high slot. He goes bar down and puts the Preds back within reach in this game. 11:55 of the second period, Nurse is off the box, 2 minutes for holding. We also see Ryan off to the box, 2 minutes for holding. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 43 seconds for the Nashville Predators, and this is the best opportunity they've had to get back in the game. And Johansson just cannot connect at the back post. Maybe it was a stick check. Maybe the pass wasn't in the perfect location. It doesn't matter. At this point, someone has to be able to convert on the 5-on-3, and that's exactly what the Nashville Predators failed to do for the rest of the entirety of the 5-on-3. Then for the 5-on-4, then at 18:35, McEwen's off to the box, 2 minutes for tripping, and that's when Connor McDavid has his 26th goal of the season. giving Edmonton a 5-3 lead over the Nashville Predators. And Dante Fabro just got turned inside out, went for the stick check, went to the reach. Before he could even come close to getting to that puck, McDavid just fired that puck and ripped it in. You simply are not going to beat Connor McDavid. McDavid and Draisaitl against the Nashville Predators are otherworldly, and they are absolutely unstoppable. It is a different level that the Nashville Predators simply do not have any response or answer to. Believe me, if they did, they would try to deploy it by now, and they just simply do not. We hit the end of the second period, Edmonton leading 5-3 and also out shooting the Nashville Predators 25-18. We're 3:27 into the third period, and that's when Campbell comes up with a save on Jankowski at 3:49. Malone's off the box, 2 minutes for a high sticking. The Preds are going to get back into it. Who the hell am I talking to here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a damn thing. The power plays, it's the worst. It is the worst. It is absolutely costing this team games over and over and over again. 8:19 of the third period, Lankinen comes up with a save on Bouchard, cutting the back post. 10-12, Lankinen comes up with a save on McDavid at close range. 12:41, Lankinen comes up with a save on McDavid. 17:23, Hyman with the empty net goal. His 13th of the season completes the hat trick. And the Nashville Predators would go on to lose this game 6-3 on home ice, being outshot 36-32. The Nashville Predators for years with Pekka Rinne owned the Edmonton Oilers, and then something changed. Draisaitl and McDavid came along. Since then, ownership has firmly changed hands and is not coming back to the Nashville Predators anytime soon. They have no answer. They have no response. And frankly, it's one of the most lopsided things I think that I've ever seen in NHL history, what Draisaitl and McDavid are doing to the Nashville Predators. Draisaitl has 10 points against the Nashville Predators in 2 games this season. And it's not just this season. It's been going on for a long time now. The Edmonton Oilers looked like the greatest team in the NHL, and they're only in 4th place in their own division. And they came in and just wore the Nashville Predators out. Scored 7 on them in the first game of the season, first match of the season in Edmonton. They score 6 at Bridgestone Arena, and they're on their way back in just a couple of days on next Monday to face off against the Nashville Predators again. Are the Preds going to find a way to stop Draisaitl and McDavid between now and then? Absolutely not. There's not a chance in hell. There's no stopping McDavid and Draisaitl when it comes to the Nashville Predators. You can only hope to survive it, and they have no hope of doing that either.